Oh, there. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. I was just seeing what it tasted like. Sound control the space, Ashena. Sound is back. Thank you, Roz. Um. Oh no. Oh, it didn't save that. That's fine. I can zoom it. Takirosh, still at it? Yeah. Hi. Great to see you, Takirosh. Thank you so much for tuning in. Um. I'm going to just preemptively bump some of these graphics down just in case they're part of the problem. Um. Nah. Thank you so much for the lurk, Finn. You're always welcome to just cozy up here. Um, balls indeed, stealth. Alright, so we're just gonna speed run this. Oh, let me just do that. Alright. I hope you didn't need those because I eated them. I am fine with that stealth. Um, sorry about that. It was a Unity crash that then broke up, um, kind of everything. But we're back. I turned down the graphics to hopefully avoid that happening again. Where are we all cozying up, by the way? Wherever you want. Yeah, you get it, Leon. Got a sleep sack from Hug Sleep. Who's got the biggest bed then? I wish I had a bigger bed. I only have a queen. I want like a whole room that's just bed. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. That sounds like heaven. Oh, I think I might need to turn the volume down again. No, it's still down. Okay. It's like my nylon cocoon, but socially acceptable. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. Very cool. I've had that dream for years. Hell yeah, Leon. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. Lulu, how are you doing? Great to see you, girl. How'd you sleep? I've had that. Yeah, it's a good one. I got a bed. Just need a queen to put in it, Ash. I mean, I do like beds. I want a room that's just plush. Exactly. See, you all get it. You're my people. I'm gonna wing it. Meowing. Hi, Lulu. How'd you sleep, girl? Thank you so much for the lurk, Leon. Yeah, don't get yourself spoiled. What would a room that's just rubber be like? I mean, I don't know if you're asking actually or just going for the meme. No rats, mind you. Yeah, um, I don't think that would be pleasant. I don't think that's like plush enough. That's not soft enough. Skip through that. All right. I love how Hornfels gives you some advice depending on what you said, how you want to start your adventure. Yeah, and like ties it back to how the other astronauts have approached it and stuff. It would be interesting. Just squeaky and grippy, very grippy. I don't think I would like that. How'd you sleep, Lulu? Did you sleep well? Boop. I'll do that once more. All right. To prank someone, you put polish on the floor so they just slide. Oh my god. Take the suit. Why is the floor so shiny? Ah! Okay, so where was that little camp? Here we go, number 2. Exactly. Oh, that's how I do that. Okay. This is where I was looking for before. Is it? Wait, is it? No, it's not. No, it is. It is. Can I fit? No. Damn it. Hi, Shum. What the fuck? Wait, 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 I know what happened. Wait, that's so funny. I didn't realize that's how that would work. That's so funny. Gmod moment. So yeah, as you can see, like I saw the memories there since I last saw the statue and woke up knowing the launch codes already. Thank you so much for the lurk, Lulu. Yes, thank you so much for asking. Glad you slept well. Oh, hold up. You're gonna want the launch codes from the observatory first. I already got them from the observatory, remember? Huh. Must be inhaling more fumes than I realized. That stuff is potent. Well, if you got the codes, I'm not gonna stop you. Good luck and take care of that ship. I'll be back as soon as possible. I have to give some things. No worries, Lulu. You're always welcome here. So I know why that happened. I didn't expect that to be what happened. That was very funny. Wise man, and still I did not listen to him. I mean, some things you just need to learn for yourself, you know? Experience for yourself, all that. The new hope of space exploration dies on her own planet. That's me. There we go. So, the reason I wanted to come here is for this. And now I have a new frequency for quantum fluctuations. So I can look up into the sky and, oh, yeah, there. So like there's another quantum fragment over there. Absolutely tweaking. What happened? So now I just need to find that radio tower again. Oops. That's not the right button. It's the other bumper to control pitch and yaw. That's what those are called, right? That's like the terms. And tweaking at how beautiful Ash looks today. Oh, little old me. That reminds me, I even looked up how to like set up a counter in Streamlabs. I just didn't actually do it. I like looked into their variables and stuff. Pitch is, yeah, nose point up or down. And yaw is like this way, right? Yeah, rotate left and right. Yep. Yeah, control pitch and yaw with left bumper. Where's the thing? There's the thing. So. Oh, roll. Oh, so it's pitch and roll. Got it. Yaw is that. Okay. Get that. And yeah, one of these pictures highlights something different. Is it that? Huh. Yeah, what is that? Do a barrel yaw. Exactly. Hello. Or wait. Is it that? It is that. Oh. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, because that is, that's Brittle Hollow. No, wait. No, that's Brittle Hollow. What is that? What is that? Oh, that has to be Timberhearth and Addlerock. Never mind. Yeah. So this one has the weird thing covering up part of the sun. If you were to turn the spaceship so the viewport faces a different way, but still have it vertical, that's yaw. Yeah, so like, quickly when I like take off here, like, this is pitch. This is yaw. And this is roll. Thank you. But this is, again, now for realsies, since if we hopefully don't crash again, this is when, like, spoilers galore for anyone that cares about that kind of thing. Up and down no longer exists. Exactly. Making me dizzy. I know, this game definitely gives you a little bit of the motion sick kind of feeling. I mean, you were doing two different things and yet we're both in outer space. Getting high again, Shum. Each of these planets have a ton of different things to explore. But the ones that we are going to be most interested in for the sake of actually completing the game is, first off, the Quantum Moon. I am going to show this even though it's not technically necessary to beat the game. I'm gonna head out, y'all. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for hanging out, Stealth. Great having you here. Bye. Always great seeing you, girl. Stay silly. And remember. And she's gone. But yeah, basically, see that moon right there? That's not normally around our home planet. Oh god, I have way too much momentum. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Lumi. This is the biggest example of one of those, like, macroscopic quantum objects. It could be fun to quantum pilgrim a moment during your run. Exactly, that's what I'm doing. So, normally you have to go around and learn all these different properties of macroscopic quantum objects to be able to do what I'm about to do now. First off, since they're quantum, they change if they're like perceiving them changes them. And this game establishes that for macroscopic ones, even looking at a picture of it counts as looking at it. So like you can see I have a picture of it in the corner there. That's good enough. Normally, when we pass into the planet... Here, I'll just do it like this first, actually. If we don't have a picture, we go in here, and then it's obscured by the fog, so we no longer see it, and it blinks out of existence. So then we just keep, like, looking back around until we can find it again. And these are all things that you learn elsewhere in the game really organically. This game is phenomenal at teaching you everything that you need to know in a way that feels like you're discovering it yourself. It's super cool. Where is it? First rule of Quantum Club, don't talk about Quantum Club. The second rule of Quantum Club, do not talk about Quantum Club. There it is. So yeah, since it's quantum and it is in like a superposition of different places until it's actually seen, you can kind of just look away from where it would be and back at it until it's in that position. So now I have a picture of it, and as long as I'm looking at that picture, it won't disappear. So I've got to be very careful about this because yep. And there we go. And now we're on the quantum moon. Hi, Shanna, how are you? Hi, Kenku. Great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Unidentified signal? Whoa, it's the quantum moon. So now you can see on the left there, the left side of the screen, that we are at the south pole of the planet. Or the moon, I guess. Is good? Glad to hear it. We are playing some Outer Wilds today. I'm just doing a recap of the story, and then if I still have time, I'm going to start the DLC. So, if you care about spoilers for this game, there will be lots of spoilers, Kenku. Have you played it before? And I'm really glad that you're doing well. I'ma go do crime. Do it, Shum. I have not? Okay, yeah. So if you care about spoilers, I would recommend you step away. But that's totally up to you. So now the second quantum rule. Yay, homicide. No, don't do that one. Don't do that one. That's a bad one. Don't do that one. Is total darkness counts as being as not observing it. And also, if you're currently on a quantum object, then you are carried with it. No, don't assume. You better not penta. So right now we're kind of like, quote unquote, like we're linked with the tower's location. So if you watch where I am on that little like globe on the left side of the screen, when I do this, we're now somewhere else. I guess it doesn't move us on the globe, but the planet moves around us, more specifically. That's interesting. I thought it did move around the globe. So we're trying to make it to the North Pole. So now we need to find the tower in a different position. Quadra kill. An enemy has been slain. Yeah. So many of those, Lumi. You know it all too well. Quadra kill. So I want to go, I think, as far north as possible, if I remember correctly. That was the goal here. I can try just being here, though. Thank you so much for the lurk, Phoenix. Great seeing you here. I used to be huge into Smite. That would do it. And now we're somewhere else. And all of these different landscapes are based on all of the different places that the moon can be in orbit of. The moon can orbit any one of the planets. So, like, this one is based on Dark Bramble. Thank you for the head pats, Shum. Thank you for the hydrate, too. And the stretch. Yeah. Stretch. Okay. So then, let's see. Since I'm trying to get to the North Pole, I want to try and find a spot. See, this is going further south. I don't think that's where I want to go. The tower is also quantum. Basically, anything that spends too much time around another quantum object also becomes quantum itself. So, like, this spaceship. This is a Nomai spaceship. It's now quantum since it's been here for so long. That's why it's doing this. Oh, that's pretty far north, actually. Maybe that's where I should find it. Yeah. You're freaking geeking? Wogue. There we go. And now that shows which planet the quantum moon is currently in orbit of. It's okay. Yeah, I hope it's not too unpleasant. Oh. Oh. So yeah, this isn't where I approach it from. Because it's just opening into a cliff face. So then if we wait for that to close completely. Now we're back in the Brittle Hollow area. I do not remember the correct order to do these in. But I mean, this seems to be working. I'm approaching the North Pole. So now that I'm here, yep, I think I want it right here. Tower at the North Pole. Perfect. That was easy. Yeah, take care of yourself, Shum. There are many solutions? Okay. I wasn't sure if there was only one. So now we just keep cycling until no. There we go. 6th location. So where's Santa? Have you played this, Lumi? The 6th location is orbiting what's called the Eye of the Universe. This is where the spoilers get very, very, very heavy. Basically, the Nomai were from a far-off solar system where they became incredibly, incredibly advanced. And they heard a signal from deep space from something that they called the Eye of the Universe. And they didn't know what exactly its significance was. They only knew that it was putting out this Yes, beware of spoilers, exactly. They only knew that it was putting out this signal, so they left in search of it. Our solar system was the closest place to the eye of the universe that they could find. When they got here, the Dark Bramble, which is one of the 6 quote unquote planets here. Yes, highly recommended to do without spoil. Exactly, exactly. The Dark Bramble attacked their ship. It shot out this seed that like hit and then sprouted and pulled them in. So their ship that they used to get here was completely incapacitated, and they only had these couple of escape pods to survive in this like barren, unforgiving, like alien solar system. So they built up their like civilization again. They rediscovered lost technology. Excuse me. And worked to try to find the eye once again. Throwing you into a suitcase now, Small? I'm okay with this. One of the things they discovered was the quantum moon, which has 6 different locations that it orbits. Although all they knew was that it had 5 locations, and sometimes it didn't seem to be in any of them, which implied the existence of a 6th location, which they correctly assumed was orbiting the eye of the universe. So they found a way to land on it and manipulate where it traveled so that they could get it to travel to the eye of the universe while currently on it. And this became kind of a ritualistic pilgrimage, like a coming of age kind of thing almost. And that's where we are right now. We're in the 6th location of the quantum moon, orbiting the eye of the universe. And right here, we see a living Nomai. Who are you? And this is a really cool thing. Because uh-oh. Oh no, not the music. Not the music. Oh, beans. So we can ask him to identify the eye of the universe. Oh, I see. I don't think I've actually been here when this happens before. We're orbiting the eye of the... Oh, I'm going to do this. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. We can basically ask him all sorts of stuff about it. Yeah, this is the eye's reflection, or the quantum moon's reflection of the eye of the universe. And yeah, it became a ritualistic pilgrimage to travel here. I don't know if this is going to kill me. Yes. Oh, right. Because it's not actually killing me necessarily. It's triggering the Ash Twin project. Shanna, I have a proposition. Also, feel free to smite me if this counts as solicitation. I don't think it is, because this isn't a business thing or anything, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm setting up a Project Zomboid, that's it. Permadeath run. Would you like to join it? I'm totally normal about this and definitely not desperate. I don't know Project Zomboid well enough to be able to, like, actually really join in on that. Otherwise, I would love to, but I would kind of just immediately die. So thank you, but I'm going to pass for now. That was unfortunate timing. No one who's doing it is. That's fair. For now, I'm also just really, really busy. Yeah, I could definitely be interested at some point. Right now doesn't really work well for me, unfortunately. Thank you, though. I seriously appreciate you, like, considering me for it. So yeah. Basically, what wiped out the Nomai is the interloper. This comet, when it gets close to the sun, or when it got close to the sun, it melted and released all the ghost matter inside of it, which was hyper pressurized. So as soon as the ghost matter released, it immediately blanketed the entire solar system and wiped out all life. Like, immediately extinguished all of Nomai civilization, with the exception of that one who was in the 6th location of the eye at the time, and as such, kind of avoided it by virtue of being in a superposition in and of himself. So he can't leave here alive. He's not really alive, but not really dead either. Now, hi Ash. Hi Melon, great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. So now to actually beat the game. There are a few steps to this. I don't remember all of them. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. First off, Giant Steep. I don't know if you... also, it will definitely be forever till it actually happens. I've got like 6 other projects, so if you feel competent enough, you're more than welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see, how I feel like when the time comes around. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the apps and open Project Zomboid. Sounds good. Thank you so much for, like, lurking and hanging out. It's great to have you here. If you look at Giant Steep, I died on this planet before. Yeah. This planet does that to you. They all do. That thing. Right when we first wake up each loop, we see this thing fire off. And basically what they set it to do was they linked it to the Ash Twin project, which is something I'll explain in a minute. And set it to fire in a completely random direction. And hope that, like, basically the ship's, like, or that cannon's, like, onboard memory is also looping in the same way that we are. It has gone through some 13 million loops. And by firing in a completely random direction for every single one of those loops, they hoped that eventually, with enough loops, it would be able to find the Eye of the Universe just by pure luck. And eventually it does. So what we need to do is find the actual, like, record of where it has seen. Like, all the different locations it's, recorded, because it has kept track of which one is the Eye of the Universe. Oh my god. 45? Thank you so much, Melon. That is crazy. Wow. I seriously appreciate having you here so often, girl. And the actual probe tracking module fell into the middle of Giant's Deep. If you just try to go in as is, you'll find that there's this current right here. Like, I cannot get closer to this because of this incredibly powerful current. So there are actually two ways to do this. There's an intended one and an unintended one. The intended one is this. All of these tornadoes are spinning the exact same way except for this one. All of the others launch you up into the sky. This one drives you directly down through the current. And like that, we're past it. So then... there's this next problem, which is this ball of electricity. And for that, we need to make use of these jellyfish. These boys are incredibly, like... they have incredible natural insulation. So, we, like... the, like, fronds of it don't actually hurt us because we have a suit on. So we hide inside the bell of the jellyfish to insulate us from the electricity. I'm just gonna wait for this boy to come back up. And again, this is all information that you find all over the place throughout the solar system organically. Hello? Hi, Odd. Great to see you. How are you doing, friend? Thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight we are playing some Outer Wilds. I have already beaten the base game. I haven't even touched the DLC until now. But I am replaying the main game quickly just to give a little bit of context for those of y'all that haven't seen it, if you want it. That being said, this game is incredible. It is such an amazing experience to do blind. Oh, gotta enter from further down. So if you are at all interested in this game, I seriously recommend you, like, leave stream because I don't want to spoil anybody that would rather experience it blind. It's a really magical experience. I say as I do something incredibly spoilery. I threw up 3 times today. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you getting sick, or...? I think it was a concussion? Oh no! How'd you get a concussion? Missed out on watching Zootopia 2? Oh. You don't know. But, like, what? Did something happen that makes you think you would have gotten a concussion? And just like that, we're through the electricity. And here is the every time I ate, I threw up. I mean, you could be getting sick as well. That's awful, though. I'm really sorry. I hope you feel better soon. And if you don't feel better soon, it might be a good idea to go to the hospital, because that could definitely be indicative of some pretty rough stuff. Whoop! You're fine after a nap? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. And these projection stones are super cool. It makes it look as if, like, it gives you, It lets you look through the other location that you're paired to, basically. So this is what it looks like on the inside of the Ash Twin project. Fell asleep to Legends of Avantris. What is that? The name sounds familiar, but it's not, like, specifically coming to mind. And yep, here you can see another activated Nomai statue, implying that this place is being tracked. So... that was the one. Retrieving data from probe 9,318,056. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,056. So this is what it tried. This is what they've been doing with this thing to try and find the Eye of the Universe. Firing off this probe in millions of different directions, loop after loop after loop after loop after loop. We just so happened to activate a statue on like this 9 million then some loop. This probe has gone through millions of them. And this one random trajectory found the Eye of the Universe. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,056. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. And here are the coordinates of it. Retrieving stored coordinates from the Ash Twin, displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Take a screenshot of... oh. There we go. I was worried it crashed again, but it didn't. I did a 2-hour video of one of their D&D sessions. Hell yeah. Thank you for the head pats, Og. So now with those coordinates, we know where the Eye of the Universe is. So now we need a ship to get there and a power source for that ship. The ship that we can use to get there is what's referred to as the vessel, which is the ship that the Nomai used to come to this solar system originally. And the power source we're going to take from the Ash Twin, because they replicated the power source used in the vessel, which has been irreparably damaged. But once we take the power source from the Ash Twin, the loop breaks. So we have one shot to get this right. We're not coming back if we don't. Which brings me to the one step I don't remember. I remember how to get to the vessel. Close enough at least. I don't remember how to get a power source. I know where it is. I just can't remember. You enter through, you enter through one of the towers on Ash Twin, I'm pretty sure. I listened to them on Spotify mainly. It's been a second, though. I'm still trying to get through Once Upon a Witchlight. That's right. It's a D&D podcast. Me too. I miss you guys. Oh, miss you too, Og. You're always welcome here. Thank you so much for tuning in. But that being said, I mean, that is honestly enough context for the game. Should I just do the DLC now? Um, I'll make a poll for it. Night Shift. Hey, Battery. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to see you, girl. How are you doing? We are playing some Outer Wilds tonight, Battery. I've beaten the base game, but I have not even touched the DLC yet. So there will be heavy, heavy, heavy spoilers, especially for the base game, if you care about that. Um, how's Shannon today? I'm doing pretty well. Very relaxing, chill kind of day. Hell yeah. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. As soon as Finn mentioned Outer Wilds last night, I knew I had to stream it, and I'm so excited too. I adore this game so fucking much. Thank you so much for the 40 streak. Oh my god, Twitter, that's crazy. I seriously appreciate you tuning in so often. It's always great to see you, friend. And I'm glad that you're doing well. Battery? I'm glad that you've had a chill day. And also, hi, Muffin. Great to see you. How are you doing? Everybody says beat the game. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Been 40 days already. Pray for my test. I believe in you, Twitter. Here, actually, at this point, since I've shown, like, the initial loop, I'm going to switch to... You will succeed? Thank you. I'm going to switch to my main save. Yes. I am going to... I like wide field of view. This game, I feel, is a little bit likely to give people motion sickness as it is, like, especially watching. So I'm going to turn the field of view down a little bit so that I don't make any of y'all motion sick. Also, this game is incredible to experience blind. I absolutely wholeheartedly recommend it. So, if you are interested in this kind of game, please, like, either lurk or leave stream or anything like that. I really don't want to ruin any first playthrough experiences from people that care about it, you know? I have no video on. That works. So here's my rumor mode. Ashwin Project. Let's see. Removing core will disable the Ashwin Project. The way I have this installed and never played it. Gonna be here a 10th of the stream anyways. That's fair. I just want to make sure. Ashwin Towers. Connects to Black Hole Forge. Yep, successfully forged an advanced warp core. Yep. get here? 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timberhearth, respectively. Designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the sun station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The sun station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. God, this game is so cool. So I'm pretty sure that the way I do this is through Ash Twin. No, it's not. It's not. Because it's somewhere that, is it Ember Twin? Ember Twin through the High Energy Lab? Because you need time to do a lot of stuff after this, so it can't be under Ash Twin because you don't have access to the stuff down there until, the sand, like, stops. I don't know why it's not letting me horizontal thrust. No. Oh, well, now we're on Ash Twin. This seems like you got a little bit confused there. That's okay. We can just bonk down like that. Horizontal thrust. Yeah, you get it, Melon. I don't know why I thought this is a camping game, then Elite Dangerous. I mean, it is a little bit of both of those. Also, did you get enough eat? Yeah. No, I'm actually doing fine. Thank you for asking. Hello. Look at Shirt. He's just a cute little guy. They're just a little egg. Let's cook them? No. No. Look at how happy they are. Would you really ruin that little friend's fun? Like, they're just grooving. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that I accessed this through the High Energy Lab, which I accessed through here. Happy really brings out the flavor. You know, okay, valid. You do have a point. Cue the voice of the contrarian. I'm already going about this all sorts of wrong. The way that I should have done this was to go straight for... Although this does work. Yeah. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Because that... Oh god. Okay, I need to turn volume down a little bit more. There. So you're not deafened by the fucking sand. multitasking right now. The one day I get a break finally. Hell yeah. Try to let yourself relax a little bit too. Like it's important to give yourself a breather. So this is one way to get there. So this is one of the settlements that they first formed. When they crash landed. Just up above us is the escape hatch or escape pod, and this planet is too close to the sun. It's uninhabitable on the surface for them. So they came underground and found a spot. Oh, that's not the spot that I need. No, it is. Okay, I thought it was. Um, Came underground and found a spot to build a civilization down here. Then I go through the sand. Good evening, Etch and Chat. Hi, Griffin. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to see you, friend. How are you doing? Wait, is that not what I do? Because that just popped me back up there. Yep. Meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations. Climb upward through the opening above them. Yeah, that's what I did. Left. So Sarah's gone for so long. No, you're totally fine, Kenku. How are you doing, Griffin? Thank you so much for tuning in. Had to stay overnight in Leon, but finished the work here way early, so just hang back home early. Nice. Sorry you had to stay overnight, because I know you're saying that that's really, like, frustrating for you, you know? Oh, that's what I did wrong. I crossed this way. There we go. I did my evil, irredeemable nap again. No board game nut. I'm sorry to hear that, Melon. Doing well. Okay. Oh, I fell too far. And we're in the Sunless City. Yes, High Energy Lab Trailhead. That's what we need, which is way down there. Oh, we might already be too late. Did I never learn how to meditate on this playthrough? That's funny. Wait, that's actually hilarious. I think I am too late. Which I mean, understandable. I did kind of like dick around for a few minutes there. It's not that hard. I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not that hard to meditate. These guys just don't get it, though. Because, yeah, that's the second layer, that's third, that's fourth. Unless... Yeah, no, that's way down there. Uh-oh. I don't need that oxygen. This is fine. Stepping Stone Cave is not where we need. Anyways, as I was saying, one car is too small for what I need. Your UTE is almost completely fucked, and my van is on the sidewalk 3 blocks away because the engine is beyond repairing. Oof. And that's Ghost Matter. Oh, pickup. Pickup, got it. Thank you. I have not heard that term. What does that stand for? Do you know? Is there anything in here? No. I didn't think so. It's an Aussie thing? That's fair. Oh, utility vehicle. Where does the E come from? Like, I can kind of get how you get, like, UT from, like, utility. But where does E come from? Oh, right. That's how I get there more quickly. This hole. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm EP. Night-night, everybody. Night, dog. Thank you so much for hanging out. Always great having you here. Engine. Oh, yeah. UT isn't how you spell the pronunciation. How do you spell the pronunciation? The E comes from... Oh, so it's just a U? Oh, got it. It's just U. Always a pleasure to watch you. Always a pleasure to have you, Og. Okay. This time, not fucking around. Night-night. Sleep well. Take my suit. No time to waste. That being said, I might fuck this up. Because I remember mostly where the, vessel is. Not entirely. Not entirely. Oh, hello, Ash Twin. So is this roguelite-ish? It is heavy on the ish. Because literally that kind of makes it more like a true roguelite, I guess. The only thing that actually progresses in between loops is your knowledge. Your knowledge and your skill. That's it. So yeah, kind of. Oh, but yeah, no. 0 randomization. Thank you. That's the other thing. That's why I love this game. Same. Yeah, it has no randomization whatsoever. But, yeah, it is kind of... In other ways, it is akin to a roguelike in that you loop. And, you don't actually make any persistent progression beyond knowledge. Knowledge and skill. So now, as y'all can see, since I got here right away, doesn't the ship log update? Yes, but that's only tracking like knowledge that you've gained. So that's more just like a built-in note-taking system than it is any actual kind of like persistent meta progression. It's just saving you from like writing notes. Follow this. Well, that was rude. I think I need to wait. I think that sand is too strong for me to like go through. At the beginning, you're like, how am I supposed to do anything in this amount of time? And by the end, you're literally speedrunning. Yeah. No, I remember like struggling to make it through, like Dark Bramble in any meaningful way. Even like knowing how to get past the anglerfish and stuff. It felt like impossible to actually navigate that space in the slightest. Ready for servicing. Oh, wrong game. Welcome, Rocket. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Great to see you, friend. And yes, this is Outer Wilds. I have played the base game, and we're just speedrunning through it before getting into the DLC, which I have never seen. So if this game is at all interesting to you, and it really fucking should be, because this game is incredible, I would recommend that you either like lurk or leave the stream or that sort of thing. I really don't want to ruin anybody's like first time experience with this game because it's seriously magical. Like, I would, God, I would give anything to be able to experience this game for the first time again. Doing good. Haven't played it. It's on my list. I've seen several things. As long as you know what you're getting into, like, I trust you to make the best decision for you. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, the sand place is definitely the most stressful, Kate. It has the weirdest and most like pressing time limitations by far. It's not a wand of wishing, it's a wand of death. Oh, that's pretty different. It is still good. I can imagine that's a very good thing, but it's pretty different than a wand of wishing. It's low on my list. There's so much in this game that it's not like I remember much. That's totally valid. Again, you will be seeing like the ending though. um so yeah, the reason that these planets are called the Hourglass Twins, for those of y'all that don't know the game, is this. Basically, the sand like constantly flows back and forth between them. Between Ash Twin and Ember Twin. In the span of like the loop that we're in, it only drains from Ash to Ember and then we reset. So we never see it go back, but it does, you know. Trees detected, oxygen tank refilled. Oh, this is where you can get the funny ending. What is this one? I don't remember. Is this just like an inert one? Yeah, okay. I'll get Kazoo ending. I think is what this is. How do you get Kazoo ending? The one on the left is wrong? Oh, do you actually know how to get Kazoo ending? Oh, this is what I need. There we go. Because now these are highly powered. Oh, right. You've met a terrible fate. You destroyed the fabric of space-time. You broke the universe. Yep. I thought I'd done that. I didn't know you could do that? Yeah, this is how you get Kazoo ending. Here, wait, let me turn the in-game audio up for this. There. Time paradox, exactly. I could have sworn I'd done that. Maybe there didn't used to be an achievement for it. What the hell? You broke the universe? Really, right in front of my collection. Also, hi, Bay. I don't think... How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. So yeah, because basically how they're doing the Ashwin project. Oh my god, hi, Kiwi. Oh no, unfortunate timing. Oh no, ads are just starting. I can't believe you've done this. By the way, yeah, what's up? Get adnapped? I know. Did have dinner with Renee. Oh shit, you did? How'd that go? But yeah, the reason that happens, no, not Train Lady, Rocket. There is more to this story now. There's a new player. Um, we have lore. Basically, Griffin is currently in, making coffee at the time. Okay. I'm glad it's not an issue. Griffin is in France for work right now. And, the waiter, right? Where you went to get food was like flirting super fucking hard. Yeah. Um, oh my god! Kate, thank you so much! What? I seriously appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. Unadnapped. Um, thank you. Waiters hit on you. That's their job. Exactly. Pro tip, don't send her the fabric of FaceTime. Could have told me that like 10 minutes ago. But yeah. Super hot French waiter hit on Griffin. Yeah, and apparently the two of them had dinner last night. No, you're thinking of dealers. Um, 7 days of luck. Thank you so much for the streak, Griffin. I seriously appreciate you being here. Always great seeing you. You're always going to be welcome here. Everyone's job is to hit on you. True. So now we wait in the sand pit again. Hi, Lily. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to meet you. How are you doing? Do you know the game, Lily? Have you played Outer Wilds before? Because I'm going into my first time with the DLC. I already 100%ed it. Perfect. So I don't need to give you the warning of please don't watch if it's going to spoil you. Good. Yeah, I haven't touched the DLC. I'm just doing a quick recap of the actual, like, story of the base game. So, oh my god, I love the 4-eye smiley. That is great. Um, so that some of my, like, regular viewers can have some semblance of, like, what's going on. And then I'm gonna get into Echoes of the Eye for the first time. Doug, how attractive are you? Like, leave some for the rest of us, right? And holy shit, the way that the fucking waiter flirted with Griffin is crazy. Spoil me so hard. Anytime, babe. Do you have moderators that have beaten Echoes of the Eye? If so, all good. I do not. I don't know if really anyone, like, in my community has beaten it. I haven't really had an issue with people spoiling things for me so far. And I, like, accept that risk fully with spoiling. Yeah, I played all of Blueprints blind as well, and I never had a problem with people spoiling that either. It's not quite the same, but I mean, it is similar. What you doing currently? Did you beat the base game? So I beat the base game years ago, Lily. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. I beat the base game, oh my god, years ago. Now I'm just kind of doing a quick recap of it, both to refresh myself and to catch, like, people in my community up that haven't played the game before. Have to ask what Alexi's first chats were. Believe it or not, they have toned down over time, Battery. They have mellowed out a little bit. The very first messages weren't that intense, though. 60 seconds oxygen, that's all I need. 50% fuel, more than enough. And it has been long enough since I last played Lily that I don't remember how you enter the Ashwin project. I thought it was through the high energy lab, but I'm starting to doubt that. Is this a horror game? Um, Not explicitly, although there are very, like, stressful moments. There are, like, tense moments. Yeah, no, so it's not here. How do I enter the Ash Twin project? Simply fear of the unknown, exactly. And, um, also big anglerfish that scare some people. It does have one scary thing, though. That some people is me, exactly. Yeah, some moments with tension and phobic triggers, exactly. In that room, it tells you where each teleporter is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from Whitehole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. Have to do the sunshot around to the Outer Wilds. Run credits. Yeah, you get it. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Yes, so this is how they created the time loop, essentially, is by like they made these teleporters all around the solar system and found that when something entered one end of the teleporter, it came out of the other end like a nanosecond before it entered the other one. And if they pump more power into it, then that like period of time grew longer. That's why we are able to break the fabric of space-time by like putting two cores in and then shooting a probe, and when it popped out but before it entered, we remove one of the cores and then we have duplicated an object, and space-time doesn't like that and the universe breaks. But what they're trying to do is give something enough power that they can send them like information back 29 or 22 minutes, and then they use that to power the probe cannon. Hey, what? Hi, Pony. Great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Um, this is Outer Wilds. If you've played it, Pony, this is going to be incredibly spoilery if you haven't. It's up to you. I trust you if like you care about spoilers or not. But I don't want to ruin anybody's first time experience with this game without them knowing. Like, it's a very, very magical game, and I fully recommend oh, probably putting Baldur's Gate 3 on pause for this, completed the game and DLC 100%. Hell yeah. Yeah, so I have beaten the base game. I'm just doing a quick like run through of it to kind of show people in chat who don't care about spoilers what the game's all about, give them some context for what we're going to be doing. Yep. Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. They're trying to send information back so that they can use the probe cannon and fire it in incredibly, like, completely random directions to try and brute force their way to finding the eye of the universe. And they managed it after 9,300,000 and some thousand. I have to play the DLC at some point. I was just scared there would be more anglerfish. I don't know, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe. but I feel like it wouldn't really have the same impact the second time through, you know? Okay, there might be more anglerfish. that that response is worrying. This is one of 3 games that I think everyone should play. Fully agree, Zoe. Also, hi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. You have very good taste, Zoe. If you like this game that much, phenomenal taste. Not that I'm surprised, but hi. I think anglerfish are cute. We'll see what you say about these ones. Um, Tunic and Return of the Oberdin are the other two. So Tunic, I made it a lot of the way through, and then like I think something really stressful happened like in real life aside from that that kind of made me like have to stop playing. And I'm kind of waiting to forget as much of it as possible so I can re-experience it as blind as possible and do a full playthrough. Oberdin is on my list. But hearing you say that and knowing that you like this game and Tunic that much, I might need to bump it up the list. I've heard so many good things about Oberdin. So it sounds like I don't need to give you the warning about spoilers, Zoe. Tunic in a decade, got it. Writing it in the century calendar, exactly. Yes, okay. To connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location. Immediately in the Black Hole Forge. Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. We can design one tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. We could model Timberhearth Tower after Geyser Mountain. So it is this. It is one of the... Huh. Wait. Yeah. So it's this spiral one, right? If you don't figure it out here, go to the Black Hole Forge on Brittle Hollow. Thank you. Because... no, wait. That's the one that takes you to Sun Station. No, that's Sun Station. Duh. Sun. This is, I think it has to be those, because then that's Brittle Hollow. And that is... That's Giant's Deep, because... Oh, wait, no. That's, Timberhearth. They were just saying that. That's Giant's Deep. And that's Brittle Hollow, I think. So yeah, it has to be that, like, the twinned tower. Because it's, like, the twin planet. Oogie. Yeah, just as we said, we've done both the game and DLC 100%. Whee! Activating my new debit card? Hell yeah, did something happen to your old one? I don't know if I have time for this anymore. I'm gonna be so real. But, it expired. Oh, got it. So it wasn't like you lost it or it got, like, compromised or anything like that. That's the one that takes you to Sun Station. And this is the one that we need. It was one of the towers on here. I thought that, but then I doubted myself. Technically, it expires in like 4 days. Okay, but like essentially. Ordered a new desk. Ooh. I think it's the other one, right? I guess we'll find out. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. Yeah, it's here because we need to hide. And then run out all at once. Otherwise, we get pulled up. I ordered a new desk. There's no way I was fitting a 27-inch monitor on this one. Understandable. I don't actually have like a desk. I have a plastic pop-up table from Costco, a 6-foot plastic pop-up table. It gets the job done. It is not pretty, but it gets the job done. If it works, exactly. It might be too late for me to be doing this. Is there space to sit under? Wouldn't you like to know, Battery? Don't worry, there's plenty of space, babe. Yeah, I think I might have lost too much time. This might end incredibly poorly, especially since I don't remember exactly where the vessel is. But we'll see. Then I wait for sand. And there we go. Now we're inside of the Ash Twin project. God, even re-experiencing it, this is like so magical. Like, this is so surreal and so fucking cool. God, I love this game. No music here. There. Now you should be able to hear the music. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Sure will. Remove warp core. And my ship's over there. Oh, right. Yeah, probably got gobbled up in the sand. Duh. I did stop it literally on the path of the sand. Yep, pull me slowly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad timing. Uh-oh. Oh, no, not the music. Not the music. Uh-oh. Oops. 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 so funny. I was right that I didn't have enough time. I've never heard this version of the song. I've never had it time out while having the core. I actually got the core safely to the place on my very first run. Or my very first attempt last time. Goodbye, Universe 07. You have such a great laugh, and that was beautiful. Oh, thank you. So the speedruns for this game like boring, or is there like a full shiplog category? Good question. I haven't actually looked into it. Wait, this song feels much longer than it normally is. Yeah, this is much longer than it normally is. Okay, where's Dark Bramble? No, not Brittle Hollow. There's a full shiplog category, also a category for getting it all shipless. Welcome, Yuki! Thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to meet you. How are you doing? Shipless is crazy. 5 minutes, and believe me, the speedrun is so cool to watch. That's awesome. Suit only category, no ship flying allowed. Oh my god. I guess I'm gonna try to make it in time. This was the thing that scared me the most when I first played, watching the wave of white head toward me from the edge of the universe. Understandable. I probably should have tested this part out again before grabbing the thing. Nope, not that. I'm pretty sure you access it through where your boy is. That is what I remember. Morning, weirdo. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? In the speedrun, they skip taking the lift to the spaceship? How? How is that faster? I think there's an achievement for doing the ending on the first loop. I think there is too. Oh, geyser. That's so funny. Oh, that one's too small. Oh god, goodbye, universe. Oh, 07. Run! This might be an achievement I haven't gotten. You are dead. Thank you, game. Very cool. No achievement. Okay. But I do get a credits roll. That's kind of funny. Saw Feldspar. Exactly. I'm good, and of course, I'm tuning in. You're one of the top 3 streamers I watch. You're number 2, to be honest. My friend is number 1. Oh, thank you so much. That's honestly so touching. I'm seriously glad you enjoy it so much here. My attention is divided by a ranked Advance Wars match at the moment. I haven't thought of Advance Wars in years. Oh my god. I played the original Advance Wars when I was a kid. That's wild. There we go. So I am going to go back by Dark Bramble and make sure I actually know how to get back to the vessel, because I recognize that I probably should have double-checked that before that. I loved it as a kid too, was delighted to find there's a healthy competitive community. That's so cool. I never knew that. Are there any newer games, or do people just still play the old one? Oh, I do have the ship log. Yeah. That would probably tell me. Huh. Well. Oh, it's a web-based implementation. Interesting. The vessel. Okay. You can ping with the ship log where you can go. Oh. Wait, I never knew that. I genuinely never knew that. Oh my god. I played this game like all at once back when I played it, and I have a really good like sense of direction. So like I never even like needed it. It never even occurred to me to like check for that. That's so cool. Okay, now I'm not too worried about this. Also, Dark Bramble, what did I miss? Welcome back, Finn. I know you still can't hear me. But welcome back. Yeah, now I'm not worried about this, because as long as I can get to Dark Bramble. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh god, no. Damn it, autopilot. I realized too late. I realized too late. Yeah, it's just casually plunging into the sun. It's a Wednesday, you know? And this is how you get one achievement. Yep. Believe me, I've gotten that achievement plenty of times. Hey, Sienna. Welcome, Cricker. Great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? No Man's Sky? No, this is Outer Wilds. And if you care about spoilers, I seriously recommend you look away right now, because this game is incredible. And I wish so badly that I could play it completely blind for the first time again. Um, I am basically just like rushing through the main game again, and then I'm going to go on to the DLC, which I have not seen. Okay, y'all, I have a story to tell about the Sun Station. Um, I saw it, and I was determined to get there before knowing about the pillars. I spent, I think, 2.5, 3 hours actively landing on that thing with the ship instead of using the pillar. I got it eventually. I just landed on it, and I was so fucking proud, and then I figured out there was a pillar. 2.5, 3 hours might be an exaggeration, but it was a lot of plunging directly into the sun. A lot. I think I like made it there and like realized there wasn't actually a place to land and then plunged into the sun anyways. I did it too, then training a lot to do it fast. Yeah. To be fair, the pillar is just as ass if you don't figure it out. You can just walk on the damn sand. Yeah. You know how you said you might be interested in Will Well, well, mate just sent through a bunch of promos for upcoming characters that have just been shown with a new region coming, that is. Oh shit. I'd love to see that. Like, if you want to like drop it in the server or anything like that. I would be very curious to check it out. My best run is to arrive in the sun station 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 50 seconds before. What? You made it in 10 seconds? That is impressive. Holy shit. Oh, a minute 10. Oh, it's 23 minutes, not 22. Got it. Still, though, the timer in Sun Station says 21 minutes 50. Huh. Yeah, because they send the message back, 22 minutes. Huh. Interesting. I'll just spin. Shout out to the cutie in my phone screen. Little old me. Maybe an error in the station or the loop is 23 minutes, not 22. Yeah, I don't know. Sus twin. Just an example of how the speedrun is fascinating. When you start the game, you get on the ship without getting the password. So when you get to the statue, you jump and use the suit to not touch the floor and get on the ship again. Oh, interesting. I hath returneth. Welcome back, Kenku. And go to bed, have fun rest of stream. Sounds good. Night night, Aurora. Aurora, thank you so much for hanging out. Always great seeing you, girl. 4 links are now on the gaming channel on Discord. Hell yeah, thank you. And how are you doing, by the way, Cricker? Fine, thanks. Glad to hear it. Just EP after the mistake that was staying up too late last time. Believe it or not, I get it. I'm actually not feeling tired at all. Need to organize some notes and head to bed. No worries. Always great seeing you, even if you can only stop by for just a minute. I also get it. Yep. I ended up streaming for 10.5 hours last night, Cricker. I was just like feeling the vibes and kept going. And then had to go to work like 2.5 hours after going to bed. You what? Yeah. Just a casual 10.5 hour stream. It happens, you know? How the fuck are you functioning right now? I operate very well on very little sleep. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. That and energy drinks. Can't forget energy drinks. You're at the weirdly fine not feeling exhausted stage. Yeah, that too. No! 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 I mistimed it. And, oh yeah, that makes more sense now. I was cleaning and cleaned the house and took breaks to check Twitch and stuff and saw you still streaming. I was like, girl. I forget that not everyone just doesn't drink caffeinated drinks like me. Yeah. But part of it too is like, I tend to have like some kind of caffeine every day. So it's like, it's not an extra boost that I'm like, that I had today. It was just like my normal amount. So like, it is still weird that it's not like, I drink caffeine, I still pass out. Exactly. Exactly. It's definitely an ADHD thing. At least in my case. Caffeine does not keep me awake. Specifically, constant level also helps the migraines. Yeah. Can be great for headaches and stuff. For me, the combination of caffeine and taurine specifically helps with, like, keeping me alert. But it's still, like, I could drink an energy drink and fall asleep. Hell yeah, Outer Wilds, this is such a good game. Hell yeah, Liars, you have great taste. Welcome in, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in, it's great to see you. You don't just suffer through the migraine? I mean, that is always, like, the backup plan. Yeah, so Liars, I have not seen Echoes of the Eye yet. I played through the base game long before Echoes of the Eye was released. Going well, going well. Almost wrapped up with tonight's paperwork. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. No spoilers for me, it's good though. Yeah, so I'm just replaying through the base game, to, like, kind of give people some context for what's happening. And then I'm gonna get into it. Anyway, good luck. No, my ears! I need those. I need those to see. Thank you for my ears back, Kate. And yes, talk to you later, Cricker. Thank you so much for stopping by. You can actually do something other than take some Panadol and hope. You can indeed. It doesn't work for everyone, but it works for some people. Gonna transfer the laptop for comfy time, be right back? Yeah, no worries, stop in. Do that. Do that. Saved a lot of points for emergency ear redemption. I appreciate it, Kate, the protector of the ears. Ear guardian. Vroom. Outer Wilds explained badly previously in the future. Literally, though, like, that's actually kind of what's happening. Gotta keep the furries coming. Exactly, Rocket. Alright. Yep, I'm not being fooled by that song again. Past prophetic tense. Wait, past prophetic tense goes so hard. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Autopilot, don't you fucking dare. Autopilot, keep me away from the sun. It does exist. Huh. I think that's why I never used autopilot. Yeah. Something that's like in the distant future but predestined to happen, so it's talked about in the past with certainty. Interesting. Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate knock. I can't remember if I actually hydrated when you sent that through, so I'll do it now. Welcome back, Dubbin. Stretch. Okay. Whoop. Thank you for beak. I don't think I want to follow the red one. Do I? I mean, may as well try it first. Red leads you to the eggs, I remember. Maybe I need to follow it partway, though? I have no comment I must eat. Well, you're in the right place, Nock. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Anglerfish are blind. Yep. I was just trying to redirect my momentum a little bit. And it was a mistake. You already ruined the cycle, by the way. Can't be fixed at this point. Really? How so? Even the fish has more game than me. Oh, anglerfish don't reset when you leave Bramble. Oh. No, I'll be fine. Watch this shit. Yeah, I was trying to redirect my momentum. I forgot that they were that sensitive to sound. I should have just like kept drifting. I thought I could do a micro adjustment, but I really couldn't. Um and I love this part too, Lyras. I love the like creepy ass anglerfish so much. Well, now we're back to yapping. My specialty. How much do you know of the DLC? I know that you go to the red dot to start it. That's kind of it. Or that the red dot is related to it, at least. I guess I don't know for sure that you start there? Hello, Adelrock. Starting point is the new gallery in the museum. Huh. Okay, I uh found the um oh, it wasn't on this save. Yeah, I found the radio tower, exactly. Echoes of the Eye, yep. It's a fun DLC, you'll probably enjoy it. I am very excited, Liars. I adore this game. And even though I'm not necessarily showing it off well right now, I swear I have played it before. The base game, at least. You've seen most of it? Damn. Huge respect for going in blind. I adore playing games blind. Like, fully blind. If I know I want to play a game, I will avoid everything about it. Um, I managed to avoid literally any spoiler at all. Um, for Hades 2 through the entirety of the early access. Literally, I didn't even know that the goal was to kill Kronos, kind of thing. Um, which I mean, it tells you in the first 10 seconds of the game. Like, um, now Hades 2 is spoiled. I know. I know. Sorry to ruin it. Spoiled the first 10 seconds of the game. Um, can't play that now. Yeah, because, like, really, what even is there to enjoy about Hades 2 without being surprised by the first 10 seconds? Or the first, like, 2 lines of the Steam description. Um, I don't think I could play the base game super fast either. Nothing. See, when you do it in, like, that, like, method of typing, like, I know it's a different SpongeBob meme, but I only hear the fucking magic conch shell. Um, my net hack pet died starting a fight. Couldn't win, so I got another one. It died starting a fight. It couldn't win. Oh no. Rip pets. I'm on a 3 layers deep bones file. What does that mean? I don't actually know. Me hoy me noy. You know what? I'm going to do this like this. Let's see if we can see the tower. Oh, when you die, there's a chance of a level being saved to use again later. And then you can find your bones, right? There we go. Yeah, that's called a bones level on a bones file. Got it. So it's been saved 3 times in a row. What are the odds of that? Is it like 50-50 each time? So are you down to like a 1/8 chance? Or... I forget? That's fair. Perfect fit. Wait, Ra's al Ghul, do you play NetHack as well? Oh, another game. How many times has Ash forgotten to put on the spacesuit? 0 today. Um, Finn still can't hear. Total? Probably quite a few. If you suspect I might be eating, the people here are allowed a little subliminal messaging as a treat. Oh, ads are coming up in 5 minutes, just so y'all know. And I hope you sleep well, Knock. You hit 400 followers, let's go. Yeah! I was at 399 after last night, Lyra's. And then today I saw somebody streaming that raided me last night, so I like tuned in for a minute just to like say hey, thank you. And they gave me another shout out, and that put me over to 400. And thank you. I was super excited about it too. There we go. Softblock isn't a net hack thing. What game is it from then? Recently found a way to hard block yourself from the game and make a can't finish the game situation. Really? What game is this? But yeah, no, I was so excited when I saw the 400 pop up. I was not expecting the shout out or anything like that. It made me really happy. It's like I was obviously kind of hoping for it last night, and then when it didn't happen, it's like, oh well, like what are you gonna do? You know, it's totally out of my control. Um, Not upset about it or anything. So yeah, it was super cool. Your hard work is paying off. Oh, thank you. It really is, and it's weird for that to be the case in a way. I'm seriously not used to um anything like this. Thank you all. Um Nope, don't need that. Although, wait, I do actually want to ask something. I haven't tested this, but I'm very curious. What happens if you're by Solanum on the Quantum Moon, when, like, with the warp core from the Ash Twin project, when the sun implodes. I don't actually know, like, when it goes supernova. I don't actually know what that does, because normally, like, you don't die there because you're in a superposition, you're just pulled back because of the Ash Twin project. Time to experiment? Yeah. I'll do that after actually finishing the game. Because I am very curious about that. Like, that would leave us in a, like, a superposition like Solanum is in, right? Like, hypothetically. Doubly so, I'm impressed you managed to get 400 deserved to each. Oh, thank you. I seriously appreciate it, Phoenix. Hi, beautiful queen. Hi, Posy. Great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? I died again. I had a wand of wishing. No. Rip Melon. Doing great? Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. No. Nah. Shanna is good people. Little old me? Maybe it's save the bones file again. That would be pretty funny. But no, seriously, thank you. So, stabilize? Dundai, I'll do my best. A little bit more momentum. There we go. Now we just play the patience game. If you play NetHack on a server, you can get bones files from other players. That's pretty funny. I was cold, so I got more blanket. Hell yeah, Knock. Take care of yourself. I go deep lurker, I'll never get sleep. I wish all the United States holiday celebrators a pleasant tomorrow, or at least a manageable one. Yeah, same here. And I hope that you sleep well, Battery. Talk to you later, bye-bye. That is actually something I've meant to mention tonight too, so thank you for reminding me. Like, I know that holidays can be really difficult for a lot of people. Oh god, damn it. I thought they already saw me, so I zoomed more, but they were only like a little bit alerted. Well, it gives me more time to yap. This is really not going well. That's so funny. This is not the spot that I thought I would get stuck on. Wait, hold on, Ra's al Ghul, you play Final Fantasy 14 too? That looks like an one of the like emotes from 14. I'm always worried I never have enough momentum to make it past those two dudes, but I've just gotta hope that I do. I can't like try to get a ton, you know? I died because an Uruk-hai hit me with a wand of sleep while I was already kind of low on HP, so I couldn't pray to get my HP restored. RIP. But yeah, like, those of you that are in the United States, I know how difficult, like, holidays can be firsthand, and if any of y'all, like, are coming up on, like, a difficult holiday, like, either just tomorrow in particular, or, like, holiday season in general, like, first off, like, my heart goes out to you, because I've definitely been there a lot. And if any of you, like, need to vent about it or anything like that, please don't be afraid to reach out. Or like if you need company or that sort of thing. I can't promise that I'll be able to like spend the whole day like chatting or that sort of thing, but I can do what I can to like help be there for you, you know? The streamer just loved this emote and used it, and she played Final Fantasy XIV. You know, that works. I'm not feeling super social, so I think I'll stay home tomorrow. Yeah, take care of yourself. I feel okay, though. I'm just dying from allergies. Yeah, allergies suck. Nothing wrong with staying home, you know? Like, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I'm okay with that. Maybe I can try setting up stream elements or whatever when I don't nap the whole day. You don't need that right off the bat, Melon. Like, if it helps you approach it to do all of that stuff at once, do it. But, if it would help your brain to, like, take it one step at a time, I really want to, like, reassure you that that's, like, an okay way to approach it. You know, I didn't have stream elements set up for, like, the first 2 or 3 weeks of streaming myself. You can take it one step at a time. I mean, I still have a bunch of stuff, like, not yet set up that I want to have set up. It's all a process. I still don't have them set up. Exactly. Let me know if you need any help troubleshooting stuff. I've been helping my friends set stuff up. Yeah, same. I'm always more than happy to help anybody with streaming stuff. Like, I'm not necessarily the most experienced by any means, but, I'm pretty good at, like, everything I've learned, like, myself. So, like, I have like, more, I guess, a more comprehensive understanding of a lot of this stuff than, like, a lot of people do. Most important part is audio balancing. Yeah, absolutely. And, like, as y'all have seen, I'm constantly adjusting that. I'm just always watching my audio levels, like, whenever I switch games, and just, like, readjusting it. What if the game has no audio? Do you want to play your own music? Or do you want it to just be, like, voice and nothing else? You know, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, so if you want, I can show you, how to set up what I have set up, where music... You can still set up your mic so it doesn't clip. True. And, the other thing is, I can show you how to set up, like, my audio, like, the audio channels. So, like, I have them set up so that, like, I can play my own music, but it doesn't, come through the it doesn't come through the VOD. So you don't need to worry about your VODs getting muted or DMCA strikes for your VODs or that sort of thing. Audio channels are such a help for editing clips, too. Yeah. I haven't gotten into that side of it yet. That's one of those things that I want to figure out in time. Did you set up the Wavelength beta? I have not yet, Rocket. I just did it through OBS. It's just a separate audio track, but that is something that I want to look into still. Because that seems much more comprehensive. Yes, always, always, always go at your own pace. Don't let anybody tell you that you're, like, approaching things too quickly or too slow, because it's a very personal journey and everybody learns things in a different order and at a different rate. I tried to do audio channels and it muted my VOD. Did you have it backwards maybe and it was going through to your VOD only? Because that is a possible, like, explanation for that. Audio is my number one thing, but I did make all of my own animations for notifications. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Make sure your VODs are properly downloaded. Don't make my mistake. You can also export them directly to YouTube without needing to download them first, but it's a very slow process. Oh, hey, I was just in the wrong place. The tower's been exposed for a little bit. Whoops. I thought it was weird that it wasn't here yet. And go. Perfect. Yeah, mic and game audio on your VOD track, but not music. Which does require separate, like, audio sources. You can't just use, like, audio input for it. Or audio output, rather. You can't just use, like, all of your audio coming through your monitor, like, in one. You need to actually have, like, specific program captures. And I will also say, I choose to take this risk, and I'm very open about that. Even, like, isolating your music so it doesn't come through to the VOD does not keep you 100% safe from DMCA strikes, because technically somebody could be watching live and, like, strike you live, you know? So just do this at your own risk. There is always a risk. You can get live stream strikes. It's very unlikely, but it is technically a possibility, and it's something to be aware of. No, you don't, autopilot. I see where you're going. DMCA's only happen to affiliated chaps, right? I'm not actually sure. This is the run? I believe. Is that the warp core? It sure is, Finn. Sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We got eated a few times. I just noticed for me, my VOD just gets muted, not really DMCA. Ruh-roh. Yeah, so it's possible that you just have your audio tracks messed up and you have it set so, like, none of your audio is going through to the VOD track. Minigame, which planet is the French name Sombros? What is that? Okay, wait. Some... Is that... I would guess that's Giant's Deep. I thought this was Outer Wilds. All I really know about this game is that it's really cool. Welcome, Possum. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, this is Outer Wilds. Oh no, I bet you're right. I bet it is Dark Bramble. That does actually make sense. But you are going to see many, many spoilers here if you tune in, Possum. Just watch at your own risk. I'm not gonna tell you, like, you can't watch, of course, but I want to make sure you know what you're getting into. Great to see you, though. How are you doing? Shh. Don't tell. Oh, somber is dark, Ronces. Plants with spikes. Interesting. Varrockyle. That's gonna be the Addle Rock. Doing well, 1 week of Head Start down, another to go. Friday is a Friday off for me. Hell yeah! Halfway there, Possum. I believe in you. We're fine. Yep, and here are the eggs. Okay, not far enough away that I'm comfortable boosting yet. Keep drifting. French name of Giant's Deep is Leviathan. That makes sense. The heck you mean eggs? Oh, those are eggs. Yep, those are eggs for those giant anglerfish back there. So, for those of y'all that have 100%ed the game, I actually have a question for you. I found this spot deep in Dark Bramble, where it's like one of the little seeds that you can only shoot your, scout into, and it popped it out in, like, this medieval-looking hallway. Like stone walls, carpeted floor. I think there might have even been, like, suits of armor or something like that. Do y'all know what's up with that? Like, what that is? And we're at the vessel. I never figured out what it is. No idea, never found that personally. Yeah! It was really weird. Honestly, no clue, never heard of that either. That's a little Easter egg referencing another game, I don't know what game. Okay, so it's not just me. I was starting to, like, doubt that I'd even found it since everybody was saying, like, no, I haven't seen that. Oh, fish in the museum is not a baby, but a fully grown adult, just small because outside of the strange planet, and you are very small when you go inside here. Interesting. I could see that. Here we go. Oh. Does that, power the other doors? Blueprints. Years before its, release. Yep. God, what a great time for you to tune in, Pony, if you love this game too. So I don't do it that way. Oh, do I have to be up there? Is that what it is? Hello, fancy orange message. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best options for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we found that Blackrock suns are fairly stable and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Faye. Faye took my name? Oh my god, that's an amazing name. Holy shit. Wait, I love that so much. I seriously appreciate it. Welcome to our little community here. How are you doing? If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. Doing fair? I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're not, like, doing too rough, at least. The light on the wall is big. A lot of reflection. It is. Oh my god. There we go. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for the Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our trip. The triple suns of the Bright Spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Yeah, so that isn't actually context we needed, but it's still neat lore. And now we need the pattern, which I took a screenshot of. Boop. So first is that. And then it's that. Oh God. No, come back, orb. I need you. There. This is it. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Faye. Genuinely astonishing to see how far you've come in, like, the 2 months that I've seen you. I'm gonna turn this monitor off because I need to go back to sleep, but I'll keep it lurking. Have fun, superstar. Oh, thank you so much, Alexi, and thank you so much for the streak. And the lurk and just everything. Thank you. 45 is crazy. This is the end of the game. It's gorgeous. I so locked in the model froze. It did? No! Tracking why? There we go. Thank you for letting me know. I was so locked in, I would not have noticed for a while. That's there. All right. And now we get to watch the end of the universe. That's the eye right there. Don't do it. You have so much to live for. I would never. We're here. So, the significance of the Eye of the Universe. My understanding, from what I remember, is, essentially, it's all based on, like, this concept of quantum entanglement and macroscopic quantum objects. The eye is the spot from which every single quantum object in the universe can be seen. So by observing from here, you can collapse, like, essentially quantum entanglement in its entirety simultaneously. That's why it's the eye of the universe. It's been a while since I played. That could very well be very wrong, but that's what I remember. Sure, go ahead. Just walk right into it. Yeah. Thank you, trees. Very cool. Every time it flashes, the objects are, like, moving around you because they're all quantum. It's so fucking cool. God, I love this game. Holy shit, I forgot how good this game is. Oh my god, like, I remembered, but I didn't really remember. It's so cool. It's so dramatic. It's Oh, it's so good. Thank you so much for the follow, Guilty Angel. Welcome to our little community here. How are you doing? And I think yeah. This game kind of reminds me of Selma and its concept. I can see that, yeah. Oh, right. This is right, because now we're on here. So then this is what we do. Fuck, this part always makes my stomach, like, drop. I don't have, like, a fear of heights, but shit like this. We just drop into that. The eye of the fucking universe. Like, God, I love this game. I love it so much. Here we go. Purple starfish. Mods ban this fool. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gusson, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. This Nobai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hartian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Fuck, even though I've like played this game before, even though I'm like just speed running it, this is actually like getting me teary eyed a little bit. The radio tower on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. Hornfels noticed a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it ultimately went unexplained. Oh, so yeah, just when I thought I could have a day off. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, so this is telling you like this would be different if you had done the DLC by now. Interesting. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. No, poor little guy. I returned to driving once again. Sorry to hear that, Phoenix. Take care of yourself. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. That's so good. I forgot about that message. Why couldn't it be a friendly supernova? Exactly. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Yeah, that was a moment that definitely got me tearing up playing through it the first time, realizing what happened on the interloper, like going in there and seeing the messages, seeing the bodies. That's sobering. Here we are. It's so beautiful. Fuck, this game is so good. Bing, bing, bong. And all of these galaxies snuffing out. Haven't played this myself yet, but I absolutely love the music I've heard from it. You are going to get like the most spoilers, Faye. I want to make sure you're aware of that. The music is gorgeous, though. Unidentified signal nearby. It's alright, it'll be a while before I get around to it. That's fair. I just want to make sure you're aware of it. Roasting marshmallows at the end of the universe. Do you hear music? Wait, where am I? Did I teleport or am I in hell? This is Outer Wilds. This is pretty much the most spoilery part you could possibly see, Smokey. So if you care about playing this game, please preserve your like first time experience. That being said, welcome. It's great seeing you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't mean to just be like, go away, but like, I just really don't want to ruin anyone's like first experience with the game if they care about that. Yeah, the end of reality, and what else is there to do? Sit and wait. That's all you can do. Ending sequence messed me up so bad. Yeah, no, I fucking sobbed. Like, this was like before I came out as trans too. Or right around then. It might have been right after. But yeah. Gorgeous game. Cooking turkey in the oven for 5 hours? Hell yeah. I there we go. It is just a matter of like turning away from it. Okay. Gather that. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. Aren't you forgetting someone? Now I get the rest of them. Then who was Banjo? So you got plans for Thanksgiving then, Smokey? All the things that represent each of them. I think I've stayed up as long as I can. It was pleasant watching for now. I hope you have a wonderful night and rest of the stream. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining us here. I seriously appreciate it, Faye. I stream every single night and you're welcome anytime. I hope you sleep well. I'll talk to you later. Night night. So yeah, Rebeck, this guy was specifically passionate about architecture, and that's why we found him in the ruins. Feldspar was famous for going where nobody had gone before. That's why we found, that's why we saw the jellyfish, because he made it to the center of Giant's Deep, and why we saw the anglerfish, because he made it to Dark Bramble. Also, I'm drinking peppermint hot chocolate. Oh. Ash, I might have cooked. My writing might have been fire. Hell yeah. Welcome, Twitter. Great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, Twitter, if you have not seen Outer Wilds, you might not want to watch. This is like the most spoilery this could possibly be. I know that you were here earlier and you said you're only going to be seeing like 10% of it anyways. No. I remember that you were here, but this is like literally the most spoilery part. Like, this is the end of the game. I have no video. That's fair. But yeah, might have cooked? What do you mean? The Quiet Shade. Across Old Bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Oh. The long quiet shade? Yeah, you get it. You got good? Remember, don't lose your body again. You don't want to have that happen again like last time. You mean like this? Me genuinely tweaking when I see the words long and quiet in the same sentence. You put that back. um Yeah, Gabbro, the one that we just found, the, like, oboe or whatever from, he was the, the one that liked, like, relaxing. He was very laid back. And Chert was the astronomer. Um. Oh, like I think I did good on the test. Hell yeah, Twitter, that's awesome. I'm seriously happy for you. That's what happens when you don't eat your greens. Your body will disappear. Exactly. The four squids. Wogue. Also, how's everyone feeling? I'm doing fantastic, Twitter. I'm remembering just how much I love this game and why. Squid King like the Rat King? Oh, God. Oh, right. There we go. Going to grab some chips? No worries, Kate. The Squid King sacked for 4 tentacles instead of 4 bones. I assume it's a Caves of Khud thing. And then, yeah. All this, like, skeletons of the Nomai pointing up into the sky. Is that not what I was supposed to do? Oh. That's right. Oh, it's an inscription thing. That's it. Yeah. I do need to play Inscription on stream still. That's another one that I've been meaning to play. And then please, please do. Oh, it's gonna be tough not to sack beat on that stream. I mean, backseat. And then also, Lexi, have you played Outer Wilds? I can't remember because this is like the most spoilery part, like by far. This is the end of the game, like right now. Nope, if I spoil myself, I spoil myself. That's fair. I have the biggest pet peeve with Project Zomboid because some copyrights require you to have car keys to remove them, which kind of makes sense if the car's locked and you're trying to remove a car seat, right? Yeah. Ash hasn't played Inscription. I played part of it, Pony, and then life happened. So, I've played part 1 and part 2. So I do really need to go back and see the rest, because I know it was like just getting good kind of thing. Want to know the only thing you can remove without the keys? What's that? Fucking radio. Oh my god. Well, I'm cooked. What happened?